destructive top four of the batsmen in terms of the. Oh, I'll talk more about that. Another wicket going down here. He's played all over that. Has Pravesh Lal Yadav. Oh dear, it's a disastrous start.
Well, it's a shambles. It's all falling apart for the Dabbangs. He departs for blob. It's 1 for 3.
भोजपुरी दबंग का एक और विकेट गिरता हुआ
The procession has been continuing for the Bhojpuri Dabbangs. Do they have a plane to catch? An early flight? Wonder. But that's the problem when having an asking rate of close to 10 and over right from ball one.
First runs of the bat, this tells a story in itself. Captain Tiwari, very glum, very sullen. They know they've got a mountain to climb now. Someone needs to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Someone needs to play an innings like Charan Teja did. Who's going to put his hand up? We know that Tiwari is very, very handy with the bat. We've seen him perform with aplomb in this season of CCL.
I think they rely so heavily on this man, Manoj Tiwari, to get them off to a rollicking start. His dismissal early on, especially with an asking rate of 10, staring them in the face, has set them back. And everyone who's walked in has had this mindset, the power play is where we need to reach 60. And I think they've just thrown their wickets away.
Well, and to be honest, that's not really a wrong mindset, Raman, because you're not going to find too many players who can play the kind of innings Charan Teja did. So you can't let the run rate climb up higher than it should be. You've got to be around 50, 60
Catch!
at the end of the power play, especially when your asking rate's 9.45. So you've got to be close to 9.45 or preferably higher than that at the end of 6 overs. So I think the attitude's been spot on, but the execution hasn't been so. The idea was right. They've just not managed to execute it well.
Catch it!
Which is why I'll come back to the point that you can chase down 185 odd on 1 or 2 days, but not every time. You've got a 188 on the board. There's always going to be pressure on the batting side, irrespective of how many big hitters you've got. Bowling speeds for Giri, who's pretty much pitched the ball in the right corridor on that 120, 121 mark. End of the over, it's 4 for 3.